Okay, I'm sorry for the audio quality on this, guys. This just came up. So I'm having to use my webcam rather than my headset. Week 223, Day 3, Tying Up Loose Ends. You and Darius are networking on a planetside bar when a familiar voice cuts through the din. An impossible voice. Rance was a family bodyguard who'd abandoned his post on that fateful night long ago, when your family was betrayed. You killed him for it. But that's Rance, stumbling into your table. Hey, he slurs. Can you spare any sea bills? I have to get off-world. I need to stay a step ahead of the devil. Amused, Darius prompts the drunk with, what does the devil want with you? Rance freezes like a prey animal. Revenge. Shrike wants revenge. Well, he called me out by name. I'm going to kill him where he stands. Shots ring out and kills the din momentarily, until the entire tavern erupts as everyone runs for the door. Darius is as shocked as Rance, both of them looking from the smoking pistol in your hand to the spreading pool of blood on the man's shirt. Recognition finally draws on Rance's face. Wheel trouble is all he manages before toppling over. Hey, I didn't introduce myself. He did. Not my problem. At this point, Darius takes charge of the situation, grabs you by the elbow, and makes for the kitchen exit. Well, Commander, should I start calling you the devil instead? No lasting consequences. And one family enemy dead. Muscle tough.
Hello everybody, and thanks for putting up with that really low quality intro. This is episode 20 of Wheel Trouble's Let's Play Battletech, and this is actually the third time I've had to record this segment because the first couple times, first time I had my microphone muted, second time I was recording from the speakers, not the microphone. Anyway, so I'm going to kind of speed through this as quickly as possible and just cut the fluff as much as I can. Anyway, we're going to jump straight into the story mission. And War Council. Travel to Weldry for a war council with Lady Centrella. With the Taurians entering the war, our tactics are going to have to change. Lady Centrella is waiting for us at Weldry to discuss our next steps.
By your command.
Do not rotate the radiate escape or energize any external electronic equipment. Docking sequence commencing.
Alright, and sorry if I'm a little bit quiet here. Just didn't see reason to say much.
The work order you submitted is complete.
Yeah. Okay. And back to business. Decker should be back soon, then we get a financial report. This is going to be one expensive little bit of discussions.
Ready to go over financials whenever
And
you
we'll
are.
keep everything the same because morale's already as high as it can go. And there's nothing to spend money on, so there's no reason to decrease our spending. And next jump. And we should be in Weldry after this. It's kind of interesting, because MechWarrior 4 Mercenaries, you could jump across the entire map in about 3 jumps, worst case scenario. That was going from one side of the map straight into clan space. Makes me wonder how far in the periphery we really are. And Weldry.
We've entered orbit, Commander.
Yes, proceed with the contract. Like I said, I'm going to try to hustle through these as much as possible.
And I promise you that our forces are maintaining a firm upper hand against this false restoration, thanks in part to the support of our newfound allies in the Taurian Concordat. Just today, those allies, led by the heroic Commodore Samuel Ostergaard, liberated my own daughter, Victoria, from insurgent captivity. And though the fight was hard, our new friends won the day through the strength of their courage and the virtue of their purpose. Soon, we will end this war. And when we do, we will turn our attention back to the expansion of our industry and the betterment of our people. Long live the Taurian Concordat, and long live the Oregon Directorate!
War Council. In orbit, Weldry. Anna Maria, I summoned you here to discuss long-term strategy, but we have a crisis to address. You've seen my uncle's broadcast, what Ostigard did to Lord Kurosis, what his soldiers are still doing to the people of Smithen. I am honor-bound to ride to their defense. Kamea, you've got much bigger things to worry about than Smithen. I won't mince words. Your cause is very nearly lost. With only a small fraction of their fleet, the Taurians have you dramatically outgunned. Given the chance, the Iberia alone could break your army in two. Why are the Taurians fighting for the Directorate? Do you have any concrete answers? If you're looking for proof, I can't help you. But I can tell you what I think is behind all of this. The Perdition Massacre. I believe that House Davion's attack on the Concordat created an opportunity for Espinosa, and unfortunately for us, I believe that he has taken it. What opportunity? Spell it out for me. Protector Calderon believes that Davion invasion of the Taurian Concordat is imminent. In the Directorate, he sees a convenient pawn, and a buffer to protect a poorly defended stretch of Concordat's border. If the Directorate's weapons have been coming from the Taurians, I imagine they've had an agreement in place for some time. Yeah, that timing makes sense. By arming the Directorate, Calderon would be fortifying his own border against invasion. When Espinosa learned about Castle Nautilus, he must have used it as a bargaining chip to get the Taurians into the war on his side. In a limited intervention, yes. Calderon would have leapt at the chance to claim an SLDF armory, with major war imminent. A capture of a fully stocked outpost castle would have provided the Taurians with a tremendous advantage. But you destroyed the armory, and killed their soldiers, and apparently destroyed one of their dropships on Anvelt. I suspect that your problems with the Taurian Concordat have only just begun. If Commodore Ostigard wants to hurt us, he has to find a way to find us. The Reach is a big place. I'm not going to do that. That's just chicken. Anyway, we fought the Taurians on Artru. We know what we're up against, so let's talk about how we're going to win this. Not through direct confrontation. If you let Ostigard bait you into attacking him on Smithen, you will die, as will Lady Arano. This isn't hyperbole, Kamea. You will die if you take the field against him, and your restoration will perish with you. What would you counsel me to do, then? Nothing? Would you have me sit on my hands while the Taurian butchers murder the people that I've sworn to protect? I would advise you to lead your army wisely, and to stay out of battles you cannot win. Kamea, listen to me. There is still hope, but you won't find it on the battlefield. The alliance between the Taurians and the Directorate is tenuous, far more so than they would have you believe. Protector Calderon knows what kind of man your uncle is. We could turn allies into enemies if we play our cards right. I'm going to go ahead and use the snippy answer of, Calderon's supposed to be a sharp guy. It doesn't take a genius to see that trusting a usurper is a dangerous move. No, it doesn't. And even as we speak, my agents are digging for information that will open a rift between our enemies. For what it's worth, I am confident that they will find it. But none of this will mean anything if you let Ostigard goad you into a suicidal charge. So I beg you, ignore him, stay away. She can't do that, Lady Centrella. If you'd been here before we liberated this system, if you'd seen the things we'd seen, you'd know better than to ask. I appreciate your advice, Anna Maria, but if I were to follow it, the Arigan people would lose faith in me, and they'd be right to do so. I owe it to them to be better than that, and so I will fight, but not in the way that our enemies expect. Oh, how Fluttershy of you. Tell me what you mean. Ostigard expects me to deploy my army against his forces on Smithen, to lead from the front, as I have in our battles with the Directorate. You've convinced me that this is a risk I cannot take. And so, if he expects me to come at him with a hammer, I will use a scalpel instead. I trust that your company is up to the task, Shrike? If the price is right, sure, I'll be the scalpel. We're a mercenary unit, after all. And there you have it, Anna Maria. That is my answer. I won't take the field myself, but I won't redirect my army. But I'll be damned if I let Ostigard's troops slaughter my people without a fight. Your mercenaries have been one of your key advantages in this war, Kamea. By doing this, you're putting them at a grave risk. But if your heart is set on returning to Smithen, I am powerless to stop you. Instead, I'll wish you good luck and take my leave. I'll be in touch when my agents know more. But please, Kamea, stay safe. I don't know if I can stabilize the Reach without you. I won't let Ostigard kill me, Anna Maria. I promise. Lady Arano's contract to repel the Taurian assault on Smithin is ready for review in the command center. We should follow up when you think we're ready. We're ready. Unless it's a 4.5 or above, we're ready. Defense, Smithin.
Sarah, you got a minute? I need a diagnostic on a primary docking column. I'm on it.
Okay, and you guys can see the pay and salvage. Proceed to Smithin to protect its people from the Taurians. Early reports suggest a tight battlefield. Because of this, we recommend a lance loadout that strikes a balance of mobility, durability, and firepower. Further details will be provided upon your arrival. We all saw what the Taurians did to Lord Carosus, to his entire palace. They haven't stopped there. They're butchering the people of Smithin, and we're going to stop them. Yes,
Roger
we are.
that, Commander. Course plotted.
Away we go.
Prime. All hands prepare for transition to thrust gravity.
It's a long flight. Like I said, this is kind of an expensive trip. Melee in the mech bay. You're speaking to Yang in the mech bay when the yelling starts. Across the bay, a pair of mech warriors face off in front of a battle mech. You get there just as Glitch pulls back to throw a punch at Decker. He probably has it coming. Now, let's see. I can wait to see how it resolves. It's probably going to destroy morale if I do. I'm going to send them to settle things in the simulators. You raise your voice, and both mech warriors turn to you. Glitch's first fist is relaxing. If you mech warriors have a dispute, go settle it in the battle pods. Frankly, you both need the practice. The mech warriors grumble and wander off. You hear later from Yang that Glitch absolutely trashed Decker, just destroyed him in the simulated battle, and that Decker has been moping ever since. Glitch gains 50 experience. Decker has gained low spirits for 30 days, which, ooh, not cool going into this, but oh well, we'll take it. But he gains a lot of experience from the loss. Not that he needs that either. And we're going to have the financial report right as we approach Smithin. Talk about annoying. Yeah, going into a fight and Decker being one of the largest things I've got. I would prefer it if he was able to take more called shots. And sadly, I won't be able to go into the fight. I'm out for another month. Okay.
Undocked from jump ship. We're clear. Now entering synchronous orbit.
Got a new financial report for you, Commander.
That figures. And leave the morale the way it is. Nothing I can do about the low spirits. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump in, see how much of this I can actually get done. Racing the clock here, trying to get to work as well. Come on. There we go.
Mech warriors, prepare for combat.
Okay, and the objectives here: protect the Carosus dropships. At least 2 dropships must survive. Protect the docking pad's fuel reservoirs, otherwise those go boom. And let's see. In the wake of Commodore Ostergaard's initial attack, the Taurian battle mechs have continued to wreak havoc on the general population. We have dropships en route to evacuate as many refugees as they can carry, but the Taurians will target them if they get the chance. We need you to deny them that opportunity. If Ostergaard were pulling this anywhere but the Reach, the whole inner sphere would be screaming about war crimes. We can't let the Taurians get away with what they're doing here, Commander. Punish them for it.
Command interface initiated.
The spaceport in front of you is packed wall-to-wall with civilians, most of them refugees from the capital. The Taurians have been targeting them as enemy combatants. I need your help to keep those people safe until we can evacuate them to safety. We have 3 of the late Lord Corrosis dropships en route to assist with the evacuation. The captain of each vessel will call in on approach. Shepard 1 will be heading for docking pad Alpha. Shepard 2 is set for docking pad Charlie. Shepard 3 is heading for pad Bravo. You need to keep the enemy's eyes on you and away from the docking pads. Above all, you need to keep them from firing on the docking pad's fuel reservoirs while the ships are being loaded. Any hostiles that you fail to engage will almost certainly target the fuel tanks. If they manage to take one out, the resulting explosion will wipe out everything nearby, dropships, refugees, you name it. You can see a fuel tank's estimated blast radius in red on your screen.
Good luck, Commander. The Taurians aren't going to make this easy. Protect our ships. Help them get our people home safe.
Sorry for that stutter there. Anyway. I'm actually having to pause and get to work, and I thought after round 4 with everything that they didn't have any round 3s. My bad. I'm going to pick this up here in just a few minutes after my shift ends. So, for you guys, it's only going to be in 3, 2, 1.
And welcome back. Told you guys it wouldn't be very long. This episode being brought to you by, or at least this segment of this episode being brought to you by Fuck It All, because that's how you feel when you come back from work. Anyway, where were we? That's right, round 1, and guess we are in phase 2.
Ready for orders.
So Decker has low spirits. Let's see if we can't improve his morale by blasting the living hell out of this Jenner.
Roger.
Goodbye, you are the weakest link. As long as you keep attacking those hostiles, they won't be able to focus on the fuel tanks. Keep pressuring them, Commander. And the good thing about this battle, they tell us exactly how many enemy mechs we're up against. We're only going against, well, 9 now. Only 2 of the dropships must survive, 3 to get the bonus. This mission doesn't pay much, so we're going to go for all 3 because I like money.
What can I do for you?
Now, that Thunderbolt's got quite a bit of evasion on him, so trying to hit him right now is completely pointless. We're just going to sprint forward and into the fray here.
Affirmative!
Isn't that Orion so cute as it runs by the Highlander? So small and delicate. Perfect for our little lady of death. There's one evasion counter off of the Thunderbolt.
Order.
Now for Behemoth. But just remember, don't call her fat.
On the move.
Okay. She can only hit with 1 weapon. Well, 2. No sense in trying to do a targeted strike here. So we're just going to hit just to annoy the Thunderbolt.
Taking the shot.
Not bad. Took out some evasion. I can live with this. What I'd really like to do is flank him and do a called shot into the rear. And a Battle Master. That'll make some good salvage.
Yeah.
And the only thing to really do with Medusa is just charge in. And as long as everyone keeps working that Thunderbolt, life won't be too bad. Shepard 1 is incoming. Full burn approach. Destination Pad Alpha. We've got enemy flankers incoming. Engage them before they take out our dropships.
Concentrate all fire on those dropships. Take them out, or you'll have Ostergaard to answer to.
Oh, it's another Jenner. So cute and cuddly. Let's kill it. Oh, hell. A fire starter? Really? Times like this, I wish they'd shuffle the story missions. Anyway. So we've got this Jenner here.
Waiting for orders.
And he's kind of standing in the way.
Standing by.
So the question is, who do I clobber him with?
Good to go.
Let's just punch him first.
Going toe to toe.
Oh, that's good. That'll save us a called shot. And if he goes for one of those turrets, that's all she wrote on the turret. Oh, good. He went straight into where I want him.
Receiving you.
Start moving her in.
Aye, aye.
And we're going to take advantage of this called shot on the ground. There's absolutely no reason not to. 62% to his leg. If we take out the other leg, he's out of the fight.
Locking in all weapon systems.
It's 2.
Target eliminated.
Okay.
Commander?
It would be nice if I could get Decker into the battle over here. He won't be able to shoot, but he'll be able to take out those other 2 mechs pretty quickly.
Roger that.
And still come in after those Battle Masters and everything else. Or Battle Master singular.
Waiting for orders.
Okay. So, the big question is, who can I actually flank here? Boy, that's kind of odd. Alright, don't like being behind that fire starter, but I'll live with it. Take the Zeus back here.
Got it.
And let's see how this Thunderbolt likes an AC-20 to the backside.
Time to earn our money.
You better believe it. If you miss, I'll kill you. 62% chance. I've really got to work on this guy.
Here it comes.
You missed. AC-20, biggest weapon in the game, and you miss. Asshole.
That's a kill.
That is luck, Medusa. Luck. The good thing is that was one of the larger battle mechs in the game, so we're doing well here. Well, in this match, at any rate. You guys knew what I meant. Shepard 2 is incoming. Full burn approach. Destination Pad Charlie. More hostiles incoming. Keep their focus on you and away from those dropships. Those guys actually have me a little worried.
For honor, for liberty, and for the Taurian conquered it.
Shepard 1 has arrived. these guys are going to have to get incredibly lucky. You have to keep those hostiles engaged, keep the pressure on, and don't let them focus on the fuel reservoirs. To be flat honest, this side I could have probably ignored. The Puma has on the other side has me far more worried. The Shepherd one only has to make it through 2 rounds, though. Okay, let's do Decker first here. It's kind of a surprise. Okay, move in as far as we can, just for the evasion bonus.
No shooting, just running.
Stryker had the right idea.
I hear ya.
Glitch, please. Well, maybe not. Maybe I should go with Behemoth.
Waiting for orders.
No one can get around there. Man, no flanking this time. Okay. So if that's the case, let's just punch this Enforcer and cool off.
Position confirmed. Ugh.
Sorry about that, guys.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Oh, that's kind of lousy. She really just can't move, so let's have some fun with this Enforcer. Point blank, great to hit. Let's just do it. Oh, that's awfully close to a knockdown.
That came from.
It is a knockdown. Guess who Medusa's aiming at? Provided he doesn't get to stand first. And 1 dead Stryker.
I take no pleasure in this, Lady Arano, but we're under orders. You can end this by surrendering to Commodore Ostergaard. Until you do, your people will suffer for you.
Oh, decisions. Okay, I can't get into his rear arc. But I can give that fire starter hell. Or I can take out the thing on the ground. I don't like the fire starter. And who knows, maybe Medusa can redeem himself with that stupid AC-20. Lousy to hit, but it's only a fire starter, right?
All weapons, fire.
There it is.
Hostile eliminated.
And yeah, I could have gone for the guy laying down, but that fire starter, right? Shepherd 2 has arrived. This is Shepherd 1. Our payload is secure and we're preparing for launch. And of course they're going to go ahead and go for the fuel tank because I didn't get a chance to shoot them. Thank God he missed. As I'd said before, I'm actually more worried about that side than I am the side that I'm currently on.
Standing by.
You know what? Those guys have already taken their shot. I'll move here. keep all three in arc, and see how my called shot looks on that. On that Battle Master. Oh, wonderful. We're getting the kill.
Target lock on enemy 6. Mech destroyed.
It's amazing there's anything left of that enforcer.
Waiting for orders.
I think I'll have
Good to
Behemoth
go.
just take the shot here. We can core it in one
Locked on for
I didn't want the physical. Good enough.
Let's
We
get
got
this
lucky.
done.
And it let her cool off.
Tango down.
I should have been paying more attention.
What can I do for you?
And since this Orion's got a fair bit of range on it, let's go ahead and see if we can't
Uh-huh.
distract the Jenner. Don't step on the friendly. Okay, only a 45. But it should distract it.
Uh-huh.
Hey, we have a hit.
Yep.
And it's Medusa's go around. Decker's pretty much got everything under control where he's at. So, no sense sitting around. Let's just charge straight in. These guys are getting ready to really hate life. Shepherd 1 is away. Shepherd 3 is incoming, full burn approach, destination pad Bravo. Shepherd 2 here, we've got a hold full of civvies, and we're prepping for launch. That's all I did was move. Not like it matters. It's too late for them to hit anything. Oh, silly Commando, you should have gone for something that, you know, is going to kill you. That's a big gun. Now the Jenner should finally be firing at us. And it is. Wonderful. Okay.
Yes, Commander.
Let's have a heyday with the Spider. See if we can't take him down in one good solid punch.
On my way.
Squish it. Squish it.
Engaging.
There can be only one.
That's a kill.
Okay, and
Good to go.
start moving in with Glitch. Now the only thing that we really hadn't gotten the attention of was that Panther. So let's go ahead and hit him,
Time
wake
to
him up.
die.
That should preserve the fuel tanks.
Yes,
And
Commander.
all we have left to do now is kill stuff. And we can take our time with it.
Affirmative.
Ooh, I can leg him? May as well.
Locking on.
There's his leg. And another shot at another leg.
Reporting critical hit.
Now, and the remaining towers are smart, the support guys, they'll all start shooting at the last good leg. But AIs aren't.
Commander. Moving out.
Okay. Since we're so close on the Panther, we may as well. Only a 30% chance, really? Let's take it.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Well, we didn't hit the target.
Nice. Got past his armor.
We hurt him. I can live with that. Shepard 2 is away. Shepard 3 has arrived. We have protected 2 dropships, so now we get a bonus for if we manage to protect all 3. There's absolutely no reason that we shouldn't win this one. We've barely taken any damage. I rest my case.
Reporting. Minimal damage.
So now the Jenner.
Good to go.
Let's have some fun with this commando. Goodbye.
Location confirmed.
I legged him? Okay, I took out his entire side.
Reporting. Critical hit.
Oh, so cute as he falls, like a little stuffed doll or something. Oh, they got the kill on him? Wait a minute. 9? So the commando died? I guess I wasn't paying attention. Alright, cool.
I hear ya.
So all that's left is the Jenner, and I've got 2 called shots worth.
Don't need to tell me twice.
The sucker's dead. Let's core him.
Got it. Ready for orders.
Man, absolutely nothing here gives me a shot. Okay, so I'll charge in. Not like I need to worry about
Going
blowing
full
up at this
throttle.
point. He's laying down and the turret still misses? That's pathetic.
Good to go.
Okay, Zeus.
Move order received.
Show him what the god's supposed to do. Oh, duh, I don't need a precision strike on this. He's laying down. Now let's core him. Pull off my weaker lasers. There we go. I really do love that AC-20.
Target eliminated.
This is Shepard 3. We have the last of the refugees. Buy us another few minutes and we'll get out of here. There is nothing left on the field. You have all the time in the world. Exiting combat. That's right. I have to sit around for just a few rounds. There is literally nothing to do but cool off.
Roger that. Digging in.
Shepard 3 is away. That's the last of them. Good job, Commander. If it wasn't for your lance, all of those refugees would have died here today. Your mercenary fought well, Lady Arano, but know that this has only just begun. None of us can return home until you have been captured or killed. And for every Taurian mech that you destroy, 10 more will rise to take its place. And we will defeat them, Commander, just as we defeated you.
Mission successful.
Okay, and for the debrief, let's see, her typical spiel. Protected the dropships, at least 2 survived, 3 escaped, so we actually get the bonus there, and we protected the fuel. So everything's good. Let's see what we get on salvage. Nobody hurt, no mechs need repaired. Yeah, and the Highlander took out a lance on his own. Oh man, only 1 Battle Master part. Bummer. Let's see if there's anything special in this. Oh, there's the 15. Ooh, 3 pluses. That's nice. Let's see. What else is special in this pile? Medium lasers. Let's see if there's not anything more special in this list. Yeah, this is fairly decent. I don't see any reason to switch out from what we've got. TTS? Increases accuracy. Huh, interesting. Rangefinder? It's only a single plus, though. We'll leave things alone. All great. A Jenner. At least it's something to sell. The path forward. In orbit, Smithin. You've done it, Shrike. You faced off against the Taurian war machine and forced it into retreat. And if they can be driven out of one system, they can be driven out from another. Your actions today have restored hope to the Aurigan people, Shrike. Know that. Believe it. Commander Wheel Trouble, Beacon of Hope. It has a nice ring to it, I gotta say. Laugh all you like, Shrike. To my people, this is serious. You're a hero in their eyes, and they can see you fighting on their behalf. That means something, and to those in Ostergaard's crosshairs, it means everything. I hope that you're ready to pay for more of our brand of heroism in the near future, Lady Arano. We didn't destroy the Taurians, we only inconvenienced them. They attacked Smithin to get to you, and there's nothing stopping them from doing it again someplace else. And we'll be ready when they do. Me on the comms, and you on the battlefield. Together we will do whatever we must to defend the restoration. As long as you keep holding up your end, you can count on us. You'll be paid as promised, Shrike. My word is my bond. Lady Arano, we're receiving an encoded hyperpulse transmission. Must be from Lady Centrella. Hang on a second, I'll put it on the screen. Kamea, I've got news for you, both good and bad. We'll start with the good. My agents have established contact with a member of House Gallus, the ruling family of Itram. They served Espinosa in the early days of the Directorate, but have since fallen into disfavor. Lady Gallus claims to have information that would prove extremely damaging to your uncle. The position her family once held in the Directorate's power structure give her words weight. Her house's downfall gives her motive. And now the bad news. Lady Gallus has been taken prisoner by the Directorate's occupation force. They have locked her away in her own castle, a gilded cage for an imprisoned royalty. We can't reach her again without liberating the system. We'd get her killed if we tried. So there you have it, a path forward. Regrettably, it won't be an easy one. And the Taurians will hound you every step of the way, but then you do have a way of defying my expectations. You always have. Best of luck to you, Lady Arano. I wish you success in the battle ahead. Well, there you have it, Shrike. We know where we have to go next. Itram, right in the heart of the Directorate. To say that their defenses will be formidable is an understatement, and Ostergaard will go on hounding us every step of the way. Are you sure that your people are ready for this? Either way, we'll handle it, and if Ostergaard wants a place on my kill list, I'm happy to accommodate him. Damn right. We'll send Ostergaard and Espinosa running to hell side by side. Let's get to it, everyone. Back to your stations, we've got a job to do.
That mech you wanted is back online.
That Jenner's getting sold, I don't care. And I've been getting this a lot. Decker or not Decker, Darius sees all the extra XP that my top pilots have, and so this is kind of a, hey, please train them. I can't train them. There's nothing else to train them in except for drinking, and that's not actually an option. So let's go ahead and run through the debrief. The only person who has anything to say is Alexander.
What do you need?
Congratulations on successful deployment against the Tarian commander. We should discuss what happens on Smithen and where we're heading next. I'd like to, which is exactly what I'm doing here. As I said, your victory on Smithen was nothing short of inspirational. You stopped the Taurian assault in its tracks, even forced them to withdraw. Such skill deserves all the praise I can offer, and then some. You've done the impossible. Know it. It's a little premature to celebrate, Lord Madeira. The ship that we drove away is probably on its way to do the same thing to some other restoration system. You're right, it probably is, and we can do nothing to stop it. We're going to lose people to the Taurians, Commander Trouble. A lot of people, and money, and infrastructure, and whatever else you care to mention. At this point, the losses are inevitable. Still, we should celebrate our small victories where we find them. You have driven the Taurians away from one of our systems. That's downright heroic. At this point in the war, our people need heroes, so I'd advise you to accept their praise for what it is. Ostergaard has a personal vendetta against Kamea. How are we going to deal with him? As long as he stays on his ship, we can't. The Iberra is a Fortress-class dropship. Even if we could bait it into landing, it'd blow your lance to pieces before you even got into weapons range. So, can we hire another lance? If I were in your place, I'd take it as a given that we can't defeat Ostergaard. He'll hound us until Kamea is dead, or he is called home. And so, that is how we proceed. We don't defeat Ostergaard, we survive him. And when Lady Centrella provides us with a way to remove the Taurians from the war, we have called him back home. It isn't an ideal solution, I know. I'd be more satisfied with killing the bastard myself, but it's a plan, and I think it would work. It's the best we can do, given the circumstances. And that's it. That's the debrief. Okay. So from there, I'll see you guys in episode 21. I don't really know what it's going to be yet. Probably more of the story missions, because we are 20 episodes in, and I don't know how much of the story is left. And let's be honest, compared to the rest of the Let's Plays we've had on this channel, 20 episodes is considerable. The only thing that had more was MechWarrior 3, and we are getting ready to exceed that. So, at any rate, this is Wheel Trouble out. I'll see you guys next time in episode 21.